man, just for the sake of the culture, you had, and we're gonna go back to the beginning of who Measy is and how he became who he is. But just for the sake of the culture, you were able to put together an event. Now everybody telling me, man, don't go to Jackson, Mississippi. Man, them niggas killing out there. Nah, don't go. So you put together an event, and it had niggas from all sides of town there. Niggas who wouldn't normally typically stand next to each other without any conflict. How significant was this movie? How significant was putting people locally from the city in this movie, and how did that affect that night?
I mean, first off, it's a big accomplishment to be able to do the certain things. Like, for instance, being able to put certain people in movies that, you know, don't supposed to be in there together, even be in the same room, that comes from a level of respect. So that's more than anything. Like, and not only that, like I think I told you firsthand, I'm able to change people's futures. And like I said, it might not be financially, but you might have that little girl that's going to school every day and they're asking her what her dad do for a living. And he might be a robber or killer. Now she able to say, hey, he in a movie. So it's kind of just changing the narrative for certain people that come up from poverty environments like myself.
Yeah,
that's good game.
Take us back to the beginning, man. Was you born mom and dad married?
Single parent, mother, but I'm a granddad baby. Like my grandparents raised me. Like I said, I'm from I don't know how to really describe my neighborhood, but the whole Jackson as a whole is just it's a condensed city. I mean, when I say that, it's majority black. So anytime you got a city that's 180,000 all black people and 10,000 white people, you're gonna have a lot of killing and et cetera. So I mean, we the second largest African American city in the United States. So I mean, Detroit being number one, there's 90% black, and Jackson, Mississippi being number two with 200,000 people and it being 90% black. So I mean, if that with that understanding, you get it right there that we the culture. So when people talking about killing and nice clothes or drugs, sex, or whatever, they talking about us. They talking about Detroit. They talking about Mobile, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi. So I don't think it's hard to sell the culture inside the culture, especially when you're doing something different than everybody else.
Oh, man, you just opened my eyes to something. You got a whole market. You got that's the culture. Yeah, nowhere else in America does that reflect of a city is majority black people. What's this like growing? Well, explain to us, homie. What's this like growing up in school, learning about your blackness in an all black place?
I mean, far as school go, I was a little different. I really was the type of person to kind of go to school and just really try to, you know, do enough just to get by. I really didn't take interest in a lot of the stuff that was being taught in school because I felt like, you know, it wasn't right. So I mean, teaching me black history inside of a black port city is like mental separation. So I never kind of fell into that. I really always wanted to see bigger and see past that. I wanted to see white people. I wanted to see Asians. I wanted to see other people. So, I mean, that's really my story. Like, I really never, you know, so like I say, even when you was here, we kind of, we went to Mega Elvis' career. That's right down the street for me. So it wasn't nothing for me to really learn because it's inside me. It was already, you know.
Yeah.
Talk.
Oh man, Charles,
Yeah. Because when you say, man, we finna go down the street, homie. Not around the corner. We finna go down the street, man. And we went right down the street.
We made one turn.
He grew right up with Mega Red.
Yeah. We went. So the history of Jackson was right there in your front yard, homie. So I can understand what you saying.
Yeah, so they didn't have to learn black history. They knew it.
They knew black history. They knew black history is outside.
Yeah.
And so with that being said too, Dewberry, like and far as like I have some wrong to it, but I really be against kind of educating the Black history, because like where I'm from is kind of like a mental setback. I'm trying to push the culture forward, and I'm kind of trying to delete the word racism, because like I said, I don't believe in racism. I believe in disrespect and respect, because a white person that'll disrespect me or disrespect his own. So I've been trying to push the culture forward and really like delete the word racism and just, kind of look for disrespect and respect and just keep moving forward. Because like I say, when you mention the word Mississippi, a lot of people refer back to slavery, racism, and country. And I'm really, as me being a leader, I'm trying to push that narrative away, because like I say, with y'all coming down here, it wasn't none country about what was going on.
No, real talk,
man. You talking about in all my time of riding with celebrities, and this ain't nothing to get my celebrity people now. We done kicked it and had fun, like we get in places free. But no. I'm talking about entourage. Every nigga got big chain. Say, no.
Hey,
say, I ain't seen no fat person. I ain't seen no fat woman. I ain't seen no bad bill woman. Everybody was fine. I say, these niggas got to be the nigga.
We got fat women. They just stayed in, and like, everybody put this shit on, and the right people came out, and the wrong people stayed at home.
Say, man, we went to 7 different locations. I went to sleep at one of them. But listen, all I know is I can remember. Say, man, everybody was right. Even at the red carpet, nobody was underdressed. Nobody was. Man, it's like everybody respected what this was, and we finna make this something for. Nah, man, that was, black love. Yeah, black love, man.
Say, and one thing, and another thing is this here, homie. Like you just said. Nah, man, I would call my partner and tell him, nah, nigga, we ain't in no country. Man, these niggas moving like some big city slickers, man.
Say, man.
I'm talking about everything these niggas did was big, but the most important thing, man, that I speak about is the respect. Is the respect that y'all gave, homie. Is that the love that y'all showed. I'm talking about every time it was always, man, y'all good. Y'all straight. What's up? It was like, man, and to get that, man, from somebody is of our kind.
So that's
it's
why
great, my nigga.
So that's why I was upset when the narrative came out about the Breezy situation. Cause I'm saying, nah, man, these people didn't set nothing up. This ain't like nothing. This wasn't about to be nothing like that. Right. Nah, man, this was something bigger than anybody could have ever imagined until it happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Nah. Me and Breezy, we worked together. Breezy was in the movie that I just shot, Double Crosses. It'll be on platforms in about 2 months. And I produced the album for him about 5 months ago. The album charted to like top 32. That was our first time working together, and that was the biggest tape he had of his career, if I'm not mistaken.
And from what you told me, he got a podcast coming out, right?
Yeah, he working on his own podcast. He definitely working on his own podcast. And like I told you, that was a conversation we had prior when I let him know that Charleston was coming to the movie premiere. He discussed how he felt. And me being the type of person I am, like, everybody around me is respectful. So I knew it wasn't gonna be anything, as far as everybody is changing how they felt verbally. So I told him, when you see Charleston, if you really feel like that, say what you got to say. And I feel like both parties said what they had to say and got their point across from their point of life or where they came from and how they was raised.
Yeah. And then I learned some things about the young brother. That most people probably don't know outside of Chicago. So I'm like, well, shit, homie, that's what, once I learned that. See, I'm big on the backstory. So that's why when you give me a rapper, man, fuck that rapper. I try to look over the shoulder of whoever, man, what's his name? Where he from? So give me the backstory. So that's why it's easy for me to dismiss the persona of a rapper. So when you whispered in my ear and said, man, a young nigga mama was a gang, he born into this. They don't know nothing else. I said, man, well, we don't understand that down here. Well, nigga, yeah, let's bring us together. Let's bring us together where we can all come to an understanding. Cause they don't understand how I can say the things that I say.